Hello, I'm Mike Parker. I'm the Chaplain General, and you join me as I am training to run the London Marathon. And today, I'd like to introduce you to Padre John.
Hello, I'm Padre John Story. I'm currently posted with 5 rifles at Bulford.
And John, is this your first posting with us?
It is. This is my first 2 years in the army. I joined from civilian ministry as a school chaplain. Before that, I was a teacher for the best part of 20 years, and during that time, I was ordained to what I thought was going to be self-supporting ministry in the Church of England, and God laughed at that, and here I am.
And how have you found that first 2 years?
I've really enjoyed it. There's not been a single day where I've thought this was the wrong move. And even this morning, I've had several really important pastoral conversations that have just been so fulfilling, even when dealing with some quite difficult things for the soldiers involved.
So one of the things we reflect on as the attractive part of military chaplaincy is the ability to balance our physical preparedness with our spiritual preparedness. Say something about that physical journey for you. How was that?
So running's always been a very big part of my own life, really. I was master in charge of cross country for a few years in school, and it's also been part of my own sort of spiritual well-being to be able to get out and about and spend some time really just in nature and giving myself time to think about religious matters.
Yeah, so for you, those two things are really closely linked. The ability to make your spiritual journey part of your physical journey and your physical journey part of your spiritual.
Absolutely, and certainly within 5 rifles, it's been great to be able to run with some of the riflemen on PT each morning and to at times have some really interesting conversations with them about spirituality while doing so.
What's been your most memorable Fizz session so far?
I think one of the sessions on the sports pitches where we were moving logs around and tyres around and things like that, and it certainly wasn't my type of fizz.
Well, those logs and tyres aren't going to move themselves.
They're not going to move themselves, and going for a run's easy, moving logs around not so much.
Okay, so let's think a little bit about the connection of chaplaincy to the charity sector. Have you had any direct contact with the charities or know of those sort of things that the charities do to support our service community?
Absolutely, I'm very aware that through our welfare provision, the charities provide us some next line of support to some of our riflemen, and the welfare officer is very good at accessing charities in order to support them.
And when it comes to looking after the whole person, do you see that as a product of your spiritual identity?
I see my spiritual identity as underpinning my ability to support our service personnel, somewhat irrespective of their own faith background, so that if they want to open up a conversation about spirituality, that's great. Otherwise, it's just something that underpins my own ability to support them.
In terms of joining the department, what's the thing that you've most enjoyed about being in the RACHD, about being a chaplain?
I really value the ecumenical nature of chaplaincy. I've been a cradle Church of England Christian, but all the way through my own sort of spiritual development over time, I've had a sense that what unites us as Christians, frankly, what unites us as human beings is so much more important than any divisions that we put in between. And it's something that really has come through in work within the department, is our ability to work together across denominations.
And I guess during even your short time in the department, you've been able to work with people from a lot of different church and indeed faith backgrounds.
Very much so, and it's been evident that at times I've been sort of stretched away from my own background. I carried out my first full immersion baptism on the Salisbury Plain in the river, which was a real surprise as a card-carrying Anglican.
Must have been a bit chilly.
It was the 7th of December.
Oh.
at the Charlie 1 river crossing.
But what a fabulous thing to be able to do, and something you would never have expected was a part of your future ministry.
Absolutely, and indeed, you know, in terms of that ecumenical experience, it was a Christian who had come to faith while on Caprit, and in conversation with a Roman Catholic padre.
That's wonderful. What a great example of the ecumenism that we encounter every day within the Royal Army Chaplains Department. Have you done any adventurous training since you've joined the department?
Yeah, I did my SMF in December.
Yep.
Immediately before that baptism.
For those people who don't know the acronyms?
Summer Mountain Foundation.
Super.
So although I'm already a civilian mountain leader, I want to sort of track the military qualification system through to fully understand it, rather than just jump in at a higher stage.
And it's a great opportunity to spend time with people.
It absolutely is. All of the people on my SMF were naval rather than army, but nevertheless a great opportunity to spend time with people.
But all the scars from Sandhurst have long disappeared.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So you can look back on it now and think, actually, I quite enjoyed that. What was the thing that you most enjoyed?
Do you know, I did genuinely enjoy the exercises. I mean, my longer term background, I was in the Royal Marine Reserve when I was younger and fitter and not ordained. And so getting back in green and going out and playing on exercise was really enjoyable.
Super. Life goals you've not yet achieved. What would you love to do in the army that you think, yeah, it'd be great to have a particular go at that?
I would like to do some work within a training environment.
Yeah.
I think it would fit my previous experience in schooling, and hopefully I'd bring something to that from that experience.
Well, there's certainly lots of opportunities to do that, and a really rewarding and valuable way to deliver chaplaincy.